Hey guys, Tom here, what is up? Racing Joker channel, stuff, this, that. I messed up this intro horribly, but we're playing some more Colony Survival in our Colony Asylum world. We did a 13-minute episode last time. I don't know why, I just felt like playing for a little bit that day. Not a whole lot really happened. Right now we're just doing some micromanaging, reassigning guards as other things so that we can be productive during the day, and then we can assign more guards in the afternoon. Actually, I'd also have to remove the other jobs too in order for that to work, but you know what I'm doing. I'm sure I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm sure you guys will rage at me at some of the new mistakes I'm making. This game isn't all that new now. I saw it when it first came out, but it took me a long time to actually get started with playing it, recording, and all that sort of stuff. But here I am, still basically pretty new, but it doesn't make it any less cool for it being just a little bit less fresh. But yeah. There we go. We're going to give a couple foresters a try because maintaining a decent supply of wood is really kind of annoying, and it's really tedious leaving the base to cut down trees with my bare hands when it would probably just be a lot easier to just have other people do the stuff for me. Well, actually, I think that's pretty accurate in most cases. Having other people do stuff for you is always easier, unless if they do it wrong. But then you can just tell them how to do it right. You can tell people to do stuff for you, and then you could say, no, you have to do it this way. And you correct them, standing right behind them, breathing down their necks as they do the favor you ask them to do. Well, actually, I think that's called work, except they pay you to endure their bullshit. But that's fine. It's fine. We're doing some research. Let's not get too real. That's not what this series is for. We're just here to relax and have fun and build a colony and see what we can achieve and how many disasters we can... Whoops. Converting videos. How many disasters we can endure. So how do we get clay? We have to mine it. So we have to find some ore nodes of clay, which are... It's a little tricky because I don't really know all the textures very well in this game, which is a little awkward, but I think I can prevail. We'll see. Excuse me while I just remove a bunch of work areas so that I can actually have guards at night protecting my people, because otherwise all of these wheat farms will be completely useless because they won't be feeding anybody. We're getting there. People are waking up to do the night duty. Let's destroy one of these. There we go. A few of these. Give me a few spare colonists for night guard duty. There we go. We're good. Good ratio. Seems like the current bottleneck for me is wood right now, because I have to go out and get these trees for the wood I need. I also have to be careful not to get zombied whilst I'm doing... Hey, I got an achievement! Achievement unlocked! This wood is mine. Leave it go! Crazy zombie. Trying to get me whilst I was chopping my wood. You never interrupt a man's wood chopping. It's just not okay. Let's expand the mine a little bit. We need access to different materials such as clay, especially right now. Clay, and maybe later we need to find some gold and iron because those are going to be essential later on. But for now, the goal is clay. Oh, what's this? This is a new texture. I think this might be clay. Sweet. Let's put a crate down here for the people that are going to be mining this delicious clay. Put it in the floor. It's kind of like a kitchen unit, but in the ground. All right. Put some miners down here. Oop. All right, there we go. A few of those. Sweet. Put some more tin miners up here, because we're not getting nearly as much tin as we are copper. So it's time to increase our tinnage. Our forester is still doing stuff. Very good. Everything seems to be doing okay. We've got 540 food and 115 food use per day. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we do in the end. In the end, it might have actually mattered. Let's put more beds down so that we can recruit more dudes and dudettes. Actually, I think all of the people here are guys. Or maybe they're like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. They don't have, they're genderless, or they're all female. I don't know. I guess there's no way to really check. I mean, not without getting arrested. Let's just put down some wheat farmer areas again so that we can have people harvesting this delicious wheat to make delicious bread. Actually, I really like bread. Whenever I go to an Italian restaurant, one of my favorite parts is having the bread with the vinegar and olive oil and dipping it in that. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, hey, look, an achievement. Colony size 3. How many colonists is that? 30? It's not exactly a huge colony, but an achievement is an achievement, and I like achievements. Alright, let's get this wheat so that we can kind of move things along just a little bit faster. For a game that's basically about setting up a system where people do stuff for you, it's actually really helpful when you also contribute. Boom! 135 wheat. Nothing like a bit of productivity to start the day. Let's recruit a few colonists. There we go, just a couple. Alright. We got gypsum. What the hell is... should be a microtransaction. I like the tooltips in this game. Whoever made them has a good sense of humor. Now, let's investigate. So, where do I get clay from? What does the... Oh, is this a clay thing? Oh, I think that was clay. What is it? It was clay. I wish you could touch it. Okay, everyone's going upstairs. So, these are the gypsum blocks, which are pretty useless. We don't need gypsum right now. What we need is a bunch of clay blocks. There's one. Let's have a miner mine that. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. It's the gray blocks. The gray little blobs. So that guy's going to be mining clay now. Perfect. So we need to find a little bit more. Ah, there's one. Sweet. We'll have a miner mine that as well. Let's move the crate to a much more helpful location, like right there. This whole mine down here is basically about getting clay. We don't need gypsum so much. Oh, there's another one. Excellent. Let's take this away. Put this down. Sweet. Managing the mine like a pro. Let's see how the defense is doing. They seem to be doing fine. They don't need me to lend a hand. Alright, so we are going to be researching basic science bags. We need bricks. And where are the bricks? Here we are. Bricks, let's increase the priority on those so that we're making more of those. Because we want the basic science bag and some of the other research bags, because those are helpful for a lot of different things. A lot of these things like health regeneration and other things like that, they're useful, but they're not integral. There we go. Another one's done. but they do help with climbing the research tree. Because the more of those kind of fluff research things that we get out of the way, the easier it is to progress. Now we want to do the mint, because that will allow me to start buying lots of dirt, which will make building the many future layers of the farm tower much easier. I won't have to dig up hundreds and hundreds of dirt, because it's 400 dirt per layer, which is ridiculous, and I don't want to have to dig that much every single time I want to do one floor. So having people just spend a bunch of copper coins on like 1,000 dirt in an instant is just so much easier. Hey, I did some research. All right, let's have some people mine this gold. It's a research that's a lot like the builder tool, which allows me to have people put the dirt down themselves rather than have me do it, which makes things even easier, which is what this game is all about. We're really still in the habit of having a lot of unfulfilled jobs. Everyone's going to bed. Hopefully do I have guards tonight? I don't know. Probably not. Let's hope I do. If not, let's just recruit a bunch of people. Oh, we're already in the red. Fantastic. Welcome to Colony Asylum, where your manager is an idiot. Oh my god. Let's go to these berry places, and maybe the place won't fall apart in one night, because holy smokeronies, I don't want another disaster. Man, I'm doing a lot of nighttime job removals. I don't know if that's really what you're supposed to do, but I have to do it in order to survive. I don't know if I'm playing this game right. I found a strategy that works. Actually, that's a questionable statement, because I don't have much evidence to really back it. But it's what I'm doing, and I'm not going to change. I'm like an old man set in my ways. Now, how do I make a mint? Where is it? I need this stuff. Okay. Can I make it in a station? Yes, I can. So once I have all the materials, I will be able to do that. Excellent. Now, where's the research thing? Science. All right, cool. Sweet. The digger is moving along nicely. Let's start building the next layer of the great farming tower. Well, farming and crafting is not going to be just for farms. That would be ridiculous. Now, this game is really slow-paced, so for people who don't have a lot of time on their hands, this isn't really the best game for you. However, this game is very satisfying for people who are willing to play it either for a long period of time or several short, like, intervals or whatever, because there's no way to really rocket through this game, at least as far as I can tell, because you have because the research things are just such a massive bottleneck. If you had everything unlocked right away, it would be much, much easier. And the game used to be that way, I believe. But either way, we now have a mint, which is a new role for people to fulfill. I don't know what that's called, maybe a banker or something. So we need people to craft more bronze coins so that they can buy a bunch of dirt so that I can continue building the several hundred layers of my wheat tower. Excuse me while I just tinker with the wheat farms. I'm sure a lot of this makes no... The decisions I'm making probably make no sense, but trust me, there's a reason why I just took this wheat farm zone out, and I'm now putting it back in. just don't question. It's because I accidentally started making unemployed people, and I didn't mean to do that, but I wanted to make sure I didn't have any jobs that weren't being fulfilled. Just ignore my terrible management skills. You're starting to kind of see why it's satisfying to see people wake up and go to bed every morning and afternoon, because it looks so cool to see everyone go on their kind of like computerized, predetermined paths to their destinations. And hopefully we'll be able to see that even more with like a 300, 400 plus colonist colony. I almost said farm. Colonist colony. Whatever the heck that is. So now we need a shop, which will enable us to be able to spend our bronze coins on hundreds and hundreds of dirt, which would in turn allow us to build a tower much more efficiently. I keep saying that. You guys understand by now. If you don't, I can't really force you to understand it. It helps. It helps. The faster I can make things happen, the more automation, the better. So let's turn everything else I don't need down and just spend bronze coins on dirt. So I'm thinking we want a lot of dirt. And you know what? Heck, let's make sure we always have a good supply of wheat seeds, just so that we don't have to ever worry about running out of those. I don't know why we ever would, but let's just always have like a large amount. Let's go with 500. Yeah. Only a couple bronze coins, 1,000 bronze coins apiece, or a set, or quota, or whatever the term would be. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm sure we'll be able to do it. Oops. Let's put some more beds down so that we can recruit people. Excellent. Everything seems to be working. Spick and span. Welcome to the asylum. You have been diagnosed with bad luck because you now have to work for me. It's a mental disease trying to work for me because it probably fulfills the entire definition of a terrible mental disorder. Choosing to work for me willingly, it's self-destructive. It impedes your life. It'll probably get you killed. I'm pretty sure everyone here that's present, all 38 colonists, are going to die at some point. Well, we have to be realistic. It's not that I'm a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. I am the person that's in charge here, after all. Okay. I wish there was a way to, like, skip the night by, like, clicking on a bed or something, kind of like Minecraft. But then again, I don't know how that would work, because then you could, like, eliminate base attacks entirely. So, yeah. Speaking of defenses against base attacks, we are now extending the route that the zombies take in order to get to my dudes, because we want this to be as well defended as possible. I'm sure there's a more efficient way of doing this, but I am not a genius or a pro, and I haven't been playing this game for that long. So you can't really expect any pro plays from me or cool, complicated, clever designs. I'm just trying to make it as easy to defend for me as possible with what I can think of, with my limited vision. Everything seems to be kind of moving along. What do we need? Do we need any of these? What do I need to adjust? Let's adjust the priorities. So by the way, those plus things on the right are like priorities. If you have everything equal, the crafters will just kind of craft everything equally with what they've got. And do like whatever's closest or something like that. Everything has like an equal priority. If you like start moving them around, the things that are farther to the right compared to the rest will be crafted first, if they can be, and then everything after that in priority will be crafted. But if everything is exactly the same, it's It's equal, obviously. Which can be useful if you need something done really quickly. But otherwise, if you're just letting things be done passively, you probably want everything to be equal, in my opinion. Playing a dangerous game here by recruiting guys in the red. Probably shouldn't be doing it, but I want people to do all the jobs that I have unfulfilled. I mean, look at all these guys. They're mining, and it's amazing. It's so cool. I mean, listen to them mine stuff all at once. Now, I've only got one unfulfilled job left. There we go. Now we have 0 unfulfilled jobs and 0 unemployed. I rarely ever have unemployed people. It's not hard for me to find work to give people. We seem to be doing okay on supplies. Haven't got a whole lot of dirt. Weird. Maybe we'll make that a priority. And then people can... Those sprites are glitching out. And then maybe people can buy me some more dirt so that I can build more layers for food. And then you guys can stop going, we're running out. We're going to starve. And oh, crap. You guys are going to die in the middle of the night because it's food years. But whoa, 1,000 food. We're going to have a problem. People are going to starve to death. I need to mine some wheat. Mine farm. Oh, dear. This is not good. We need to hurry. Hopefully 400 wheat will get us through the night. Because it's going to get eaten before it can be turned into bread. Which is, probably doesn't sound very appetizing. But these are tough times at Colony Asylum. We'd be eating each other if we didn't. If that wasn't something we couldn't actually think of. If that makes any sense. We probably could be eating each other. Maybe that's something you can research. Cannibalism. You've researched how to eat other people. Congratulations. You're a genius. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, right? I mean, dang. I mean, right now we're eating really bland wheat. At least people might have some flavor. I mean, people supposedly also taste like chicken. And I know a lot of people that like Kentucky Fried Chicken. So what about Kentucky Fried people?